Aeroflot-Nord Boeing 737 crash. Chilling black box revelations. Introduction. On September 7, 2008, a tragic plane crash near Perm, Russia, marked a dark day in aviation history. Aeroflot-Nord's Boeing 737-500 was conducting a scheduled nighttime flight from Moscow to Perm when a series of errors and misfortunes resulted in disaster, claiming the lives of all 88 passengers and crew. Investigations that followed revealed chilling details from the black boxes, uncovering the catastrophic combination of pilot error, insufficient training, and systemic shortcomings. A routine flight turns tragic. The flight departed Sheremetyevo Airport in Moscow on a quiet night with favorable weather conditions. Perm Airport also reported clear skies for the expected landing. However, the seemingly routine flight would soon spiral into catastrophe. The pilot's background. The captain had around 3,900 flight hours, most of which were on older Soviet-era aircraft, with limited experience flying the Boeing 737. His training on the Boeing systems was incomplete, and his English proficiency fell short of international aviation standards. The first officer, less experienced, lacked the confidence to challenge or assist the captain during critical moments. Flight from Moscow and early signs of trouble. The initial stages of the flight proceeded without any reported technical issues. However, as the aircraft began its descent toward Perm, the crew's situational awareness deteriorated rapidly. The crash sequence. Disorientation and loss of control. During descent, the captain misread critical flight instruments, including the artificial horizon, which indicates the aircraft's orientation. This led to significant disorientation in the cockpit. The captain unknowingly performed a steep nose-down maneuver, putting the aircraft into an uncontrollable dive. The cockpit voice recorder, CVR, captured the captain's growing panic. "I can't see where we're going. We're losing control. Losing control." Meanwhile, the altimeter alarm sounded as the aircraft rapidly lost altitude. The first officer was unable to intervene effectively, leaving the captain to handle the escalating crisis alone. Critical errors and contributing factors. Disorientation. The captain struggled to interpret the flight instruments correctly, a problem exacerbated by the lack of external visual references in the dark. His misreading of the artificial horizon led to fatal maneuvers. Insufficient training. Post-crash investigations revealed that the captain had not completed adequate training on the Boeing 737 systems. His understanding of the aircraft's advanced automation and controls was limited. Communication failures. Miscommunication with air traffic control contributed to the chaos. The captain misunderstood crucial instructions and deviated from the prescribed landing approach. Technical missteps. The autopilot was disengaged prematurely, requiring manual control during a critical phase of the flight, which increased the likelihood of error. The final moments and impact. The aircraft continued its uncontrolled descent, losing altitude rapidly. At approximately 1,100 meters, the aircraft entered a steep dive. Moments later, it crashed near a railway line outside Perm, erupting into a fireball upon impact. None of the 88 people on board survived. Post-crash investigations. Black box revelations. The recovery of the aircraft's black boxes provided critical insights. CVR. The recordings revealed the captain's confusion and desperation, as well as the first officer's inability to assist effectively during the crisis. Flight data recorder, FDR, data showed erratic flight parameters and the series of control inputs that worsened the aircraft's instability in the final moments. Lessons learned from tragedy. The crash prompted a significant reevaluation of aviation standards in Russia. Pilot training programs were overhauled, with stricter requirements for certification and simulator practice. Proficiency in English was also mandated for all international flights. Airlines were required to ensure that their crews were thoroughly trained on the specific aircraft they operated. Despite these measures, the Aeroflot-Nord Boeing 737 crash remains a chilling reminder of how human error can undermine even the most advanced aviation systems. A somber reminder, while such disasters teach valuable lessons, they also leave behind irreparable losses. Black box recordings not only help uncover the truth behind tragedies, but also play a critical role in preventing similar incidents in the future.